There are moments in life when you feel completely alone. It is quiet, too quiet, and the world seems to go on without noticing you. In those moments, your heart feels heavy, and sometimes you even wonder if anyone truly understands your pain. But angels are with you. Even when you feel completely invisible, even when the silence feels unbearable, angels are there, whispering softly to remind you that being alone is not a curse, but a power waiting to be discovered. Being alone is not about weakness. It is about learning to stand in your own light, even when no one else is around to see it. It is about learning to trust yourself, to listen to your heart, and to understand that your emotions are valid. Angels know how difficult it can be to face yourself without distractions, without people to fill the emptiness around you. But in those quiet moments, your true strength begins to grow. You begin to understand that your worth is not determined by anyone else. Angels smile when you start to realize that your soul shines brightest when it is untethered from others' expectations. When you are alone, angels teach you patience. They teach you that there is value in silence, in waiting, in letting yourself breathe without pressure. Every tear you shed, every anxious thought you battle, every fear you face alone, it is a step toward the most authentic version of yourself. Angels do not judge your struggles. They embrace them and gently remind you that this time is sacred. Solitude is not emptiness. It is the space where your dreams are born, where your fears are transformed into courage, and where your soul learns to speak its truth without hesitation. There will be nights when loneliness seems too heavy to bear. You may cry quietly, feeling invisible, unheard, and forgotten. Angels are near during these nights. They wrap their invisible wings around your heart and whisper that you are not alone. Every moment of pain is also a moment of growth. Every silence is a lesson. And slowly, you begin to notice that the world outside is not the measure of your value. You are enough, exactly as you are. Angels rejoice when you recognize that your inner world is rich with power, even when the outer world cannot see it. Being alone allows you to heal. Life often throws challenges at you that cannot be solved by anyone else. You may feel drained, betrayed, or exhausted. Angels guide you through these storms, reminding you that your heart has the capacity to recover, to rebuild, and to rise again. In solitude, you learn to nurture yourself, to become your own protector, and to listen to the whispers of your soul. Angels are the invisible friends who never leave, who encourage you to stand tall, even when the ground beneath you feels uncertain. You will also discover independence when you spend time alone. There is a beauty in realizing that you do not need validation from anyone else to feel whole. Happiness does not have to come from others. It can come from within. Angels celebrate every moment when you learn to enjoy your own company. When you discover hobbies, passions, and dreams that are entirely yours. The more you embrace solitude, the more you see that your life can be filled with joy without dependence on anyone else. This is true freedom, and it is power that angels bless you with. Sometimes, being alone feels like facing a mirror you have never looked into. You may meet parts of yourself that you did not understand, memories you tried to forget, or fears you have avoided. Angels are there, gently guiding you, helping you confront these parts of yourself without judgment. They help you see that every scar, every regret, every moment of shame is part of the journey that makes you beautiful. Solitude is a sacred teacher, and angels are the gentle mentors who remind you that your strength is growing, even in the shadows of your fears. There will be days when you feel impatient, wishing the loneliness would end, wishing someone would understand. Angels remind you that the moments of solitude are preparing you for the life you are meant to live. They are shaping your character, refining your patience, and awakening the courage that has always been inside you. You are learning lessons that cannot be taught in the company of others. You are learning that the truest form of love begins with yourself, and angels are there to guide every step of the way. Being alone also teaches clarity. In the silence, you begin to understand what truly matters. You see which relationships nourish your soul and which ones drain it. You realize what you want in life, what dreams are yours, and what fears you are ready to release. Angels whisper these truths to your heart gently, guiding you to make choices that honor your spirit. You start to understand that the people, situations, and noise you once thought were necessary are not the source of your happiness. Your happiness comes from within, and angels rejoice in your awakening. There will be moments when solitude feels endless, and you may question if this power of being alone is worth it. Angels remind you that every moment is purposeful. Every quiet hour, every tear, every reflection is preparing you to step into a life that is aligned with your highest self. They remind you that being alone is not a punishment. It is a blessing. It is the secret strength that life has gifted you. And when you finally embrace it, you will find a calm, unwavering confidence that no one can take from you. Eventually, you will notice a shift. Being alone no longer feels heavy or lonely. It feels sacred. It feels like a garden where your soul can grow freely. Angels walk beside you in this garden, whispering encouragement, reminding you of your worth, and celebrating your courage. You begin to understand that your life is not dependent on the presence of others to feel full. You are full already. You are powerful. You are free. In your solitude, you also discover that connection with angels becomes deeper. When no one else is around, their voices are clearer, their guidance stronger. They help you dream bigger, think brighter, and feel lighter. They remind you that the most important relationship in your life is the one you have with yourself and with the divine. Every moment alone is a chance to strengthen that connection, and angels are always near, guiding, comforting, and loving you. Being alone is a power because it shows you the strength you never knew you had. It shows you that happiness is not outside of you, but inside. It shows you that your heart can heal, that your mind can think freely, and that your spirit can soar. Angels have always known this about you. They have watched over you, even when you doubted yourself, even when you felt small. And now, in your solitude, you finally see what they have been trying to show you all along. Your alone time is your power, your sanctuary, your gift. So treasure your alone time. Protect it. Honor it. Let angels guide you through it and remind you daily that you are enough. You do not need anyone else to complete you. You are already whole. You are already strong. And the quiet moments, the tears, the fears, the reflections, they are all shaping a version of you that is unstoppable. Angels rejoice in your courage, in your growth, and in the light that shines from within. Brighter than ever. Being alone is not loneliness. Being alone is not emptiness. Being alone is a sacred power, a blessing, and a chance to discover the incredible strength that has always been inside you. Angels walk beside you every step of the way, whispering that you are loved, that you are strong, and that your soul is magnificent. You are enough. You are strong. You are powerful. And the angels are always near, reminding you that solitude is your superpower.